Hello, welcome to my channel, the best place for social media managers and content creators. In this video, I'm going to share with you the exact strategy you need to apply as a beginner social media manager to get employed as fast as possible or to get your first client. And of course, we're also going to uncover the best ways for you to position yourself as a premium social media manager, closing premium clients every month. If you're interested in knowing this strategy, then make sure you watch this video to the end and stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 things you need to do if you're trying to get a job as a social media manager. Starting out as a social media manager is a lot more easier than getting a job. Anybody can just wake up and claim, oh, I'm a social media manager. I have a social media account that I'm managing. I have this, I have that. But getting the actual job as a social media manager that will pay you every month is more difficult than claiming to be a social media manager. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 basic things you need to do if you want to get a job to start as a social media manager. Okay. When I started out, I found it difficult to get an actual job. All right. It was kind of difficult to get people to trust me as a beginner to give me a job. But when I applied these 5 strategies, I found out that it became a lot more easier for people to trust me and give me that job. All right. So if you're trying to start out as a social media manager and you've been looking for jobs without any success yet, then I would want you to apply these 3 strategies. I've heard a myth that employers do not employ newbies, but hold on. I know that employers employ beginners. They employ valuable people who will give them the value they are looking for to grow their business. They are not going to throw their water in the ocean just to employ you and you end up doing nothing. So if you want to get employed and start out as a social media manager, then you must apply these 5 things and watch this video to the end because this information is really, really important. Okay? So the number 1 thing you need to do is to get a solid social media marketing experience. In this day and age, anybody can just wake up and say, I am a social media manager just because I have my phone. I post videos on TikTok, I post videos on Instagram, I post videos on Facebook. That does not make you a social media manager. All right, get it straight. Social media management has to do with a lot of strategies, a lot of social media strategies, content marketing strategies, and a lot more than posting on Instagram and posting on Facebook or any other social media platform. Okay, so you need to get a solid experience. And a lot of people might want to ask, how do you get this solid experience if nobody is ready to hire you? Okay, for instance, when I started out, there are 3 things that I did to get experience. Number 1 thing that I did is I interned at an organization for 6 months. I helped them with their social media marketing plans, content strategies, and a lot other job as a social media manager. I was focusing on their social media management aspect. I was doing live videos on their Facebook, although some people don't want to do live videos, but I did during my internship. Okay. The second thing I did was I managed a Facebook page for a friend of mine who owned a small business. He was short-handed and didn't have enough time to manage his Facebook page and Instagram page too. So I offered to help him. So I helped him and I grew his Instagram within a very short period of time by a significant amount, increased the followership, engagement, and every other metrics you can think of. Okay, I did that for him. Created a dummy social media account on Facebook and on Instagram. What do I mean by dummy social media account? If you're a social media manager or you're just starting out and you want to have an experience, you want to niche down to maybe the health sector or any other niche you want to work on. Okay, the next thing you need to do maybe to create a social media account for an imaginary page. Okay, let's say when I started my social media management business, I created a dummy account for supplements where I post about supplements, benefits of supplements. I created valuable content on that social media page. Okay, I created valuable content and I grew the followership. I grew the engagement. I was using it to practice how to work as a social media manager. So these are the 3 things I did to get an actual social media marketing experience. You can choose any of them and do, or that is how to start for getting experience. The number 2 thing you need to do to get hired as a social media manager is to create an online portfolio. Okay, if you're looking for a company to hire you, or you're looking to start working as a freelance social media manager, you need to have an online portfolio. An online portfolio will help you to place yourself as an authority in the social media marketing business. How do you create an online portfolio? It can be a website, it can be your Instagram page, but most importantly, I know that clients, they trust you more when you have a website. Okay, and if you're just starting out, you may not have the money to get an official website right now, but you can start from something that is free. When I started out, my first website I created was on Wix, www.wix.com. Okay, wix.com. That is the website. When you get in there, it is really simple. You don't need any coding skills. You can just register, sign up for free, then go into the website. You will see a lot of templates to create your own website. Okay, you can use the website templates, the plugins. All you have to do is what? Click on it and you can edit it. I'll put the link to the Wix website in the comment section. If you're interested in using Wix, just go to the comment section, click on it and sign up. It is totally free. The other website I used HubSpot to create a landing page for my social media marketing business too. You can equally use Squarespace. Okay, these three tools are actually free. You can use any of them to create an online portfolio. And when a client asks about your portfolio or asks about you, you can just give them the link to go check you out. There they see what you offer, what you will do for them, and all that. It is very important. The number 3 thing you need to do is to earn a degree or any qualifications that makes you look more authentic. One of the major issues a lot of people face when they are starting out as a social media manager is the imposter syndrome. You feel like you are an imposter, you don't have anything to show that you're a social media manager. I would advise you to start taking courses. Hey, there is this myth that employers only employ people in the marketing business or people who have degree in marketing. That is a lie. Employers will employ you if you have the value they are looking for. Okay, but if you feel like an imposter, you have this imposter syndrome. I felt the same way when I started out. I felt like I didn't have anything to offer. I didn't have what it takes for clients to hire me. If you feel this way, then even if you don't have a degree in marketing, then it is important that you get a qualification that will make you feel better about the services you're offering. When I started out, I didn't have degree in marketing, but I've been in the online business niche for a very long time. I was a copywriter, I write emails, I was a blogger, I had a blog, so I've had a lot of experiences, but I still needed to prove that I have experiences in managing social media accounts and creating solid social media marketing strategies. So what did I do? I headed over to Coursera and I took a course on social media marketing. After that, I headed over to HubSpot Academy and I took another course on social media marketing and Instagram marketing. I did this in order to boost my self-esteem on the services I have to offer. You want to place yourself to get the job you deserve as a social media manager is to know what you are doing. A lot of people just want to answer, oh, I'm a social media manager, but they don't know what they are doing. So if you're starting out, take your time to learn what you are doing. Know what you are doing. There is this self-esteem that comes from the fact that you know your onions, you know the nitty-gritty of the business you are doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you have to offer to your clients. A client of mine whom I was training was applying to become a social media manager. And he told me that the reason the employer didn't hire him was that he didn't know the newest policies, ads policies of Facebook. Okay, so he was going to be employed to also help out in running Facebook ads, but he didn't know the newest ad policies. Okay, so he didn't get the job. That is it. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know how these platforms are improving, the changes that are coming every day, the things that are changing, and how your business or how your client's business can adjust to these changes. You need to know what you're doing. There's no two ways about it. You need to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing now and you want to get a job as a social media manager, I would advise you to go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. Okay, get yourself acquainted with the right and the necessary things you need to know as a social media manager, the tools you need to know, the social media marketing strategies, content marketing strategies, designs, and a whole lot of other things that you need to know what you're doing. The last thing you need to know as a social media manager is to network online or offline. If you sit in your room, if you sit in your house and you're waiting for jobs to start coming to you, then you are sitting on a long thing. You are sitting on a long thing. You need to go out there and put yourself out, market yourself, sell yourself. And how do you do that? If you're looking for a job to manage social media account, then you have to be active on social media. You have to be active on social media. You have to be social on social media. You cannot hide in your house and get seen. You have to go out there for people to see you. When I started out, I used LinkedIn for my networking. I think LinkedIn is more professional, and yeah, it's more professional for me. That's what I used. I barely created my profile, revamped my profile, presented myself, packaged myself, and then started networking. But don't be too saucy when you're networking. Don't be too pushy. Don't force yourself on people, but make yourself look like the professional you are and start networking. You can start up your own Instagram page, your Facebook page, and then you start from there. Look up businesses in your local areas and network with them. Businesses who would be needing your services, and start networking for them. You can go out. Some of these businesses, their pages are dormant. They don't post. They don't make posts. They don't just know the right person to do it for them. So sometimes when you write proposals and tell them, oh, I can do this thing for you, I can do this thing for you, I can put it this way, I can make your social media account become more active, you see them jumping up on the offer. Create offers and look for local businesses within you who may have the budget to hire a social media manager, and go to them with your offer. Some of them will be very happy to take the offer. In this video, we've learned that for you to get a job as a social media manager, you need to learn the appropriate solid social media marketing experience. You need to create an online portfolio. You need to know what you are doing. You need to put yourself out there, network with people, and get the success you need. How do you present yourself as a social media manager? How do you get employed? How do you get clients to sign up with you to manage their social media account? Did I miss any steps you followed in the past and you think it is worth mentioning? Please drop them in the comment section and let's hear other people's opinion about social media managers. And the channels that drop the best comment, are going to feature them in our next video. And in my next video, I'm going to share with you the best tools you need to know to start off as a social media manager. Remember to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification button so that you get notified each time I post a new video, and watch out for all our videos.